educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
The lords of the underworld await. You will clash steel upon bone, blood upon rotten flesh, and fill this void with light. You must answer this call, Husk. You will be the one that will finally kill them dead.
Cursed to live a life stuck between man and monster, Dinosaur Man is a stranger in a strange land filled with danger and excitement. Fighting the beast within to become a hero is no easy task. Joining him on his quest is Spaz, a cute and cunning cat person, and the beautiful Telexis, a warrior slave girl with a troubled story of her own. A cavalcade of odd, alluring, and downright evil characters awaits our heroes. Read the webtoon today on these fine platforms. You and your kids will love it.
The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Swift, fearless, deadly. These are the men of the Military Assistance Command. They do the jobs the others don't dare to. Trained in the lethal arts. You'll never see them coming. But if you're lucky, you might just hear them rocking. Now, to regain their freedom, they have to take out the assassin clan that made them the Rock and Roll Ninja. Get your copy today.
Man, I gotta update that intro, man. Saying Wednesday still. We're on Thursdays, 10 p.m. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We know a lot's going on. Whether you watch this now or in the future, appreciate you coming on by. This is the art department where we're gonna hang out, we're gonna draw, we're gonna work on some stuff, and we're just gonna shoot the breeze. I got a Mang in the back. He's your Mang. He's my Mang. He's Pedro Ang. What's up, Mang?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
All right, how are you, man?
Love that intro, man.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I'm a man.
The Mang, Pedro Ang. We got to get some waifu and kaiju stuff on that intro. I might have to split it and do like a commercial break in the middle of the show.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm working on a cool trailer for it, but it's gonna take like 6 weeks to make.
Well, the mailing list things you've been working on came out really cool, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. We're up to 75 signups, so
Nice.
we want to hit 200 before we launch. So I think we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. People are digging what we're showing. We got so much more stuff to show. We already showed the big bad, Cersec, which sounds like a stomach ache medicine, but
Yeah, it sounds like allergies.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
cool, man.
Yeah,
That's cool, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna start showing the kaijus. We only showed like robots and different pilots, but we only showed Cersec and 2 kaijus. But there's a whole like gallery of kaijus coming in, and I don't know, man. The writer is smoking some good shit. Cause, dude, like,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
some really cool concepts.
It does look like fun. Where can we get that? Where can you sign up for that mailing list?
Oh, let me get that for you.
Yeah, if you could drop that on the private here, and I'll drop the link.
There you go.
And in the meantime, let's put some tunes on, man.
Yeah, do it. Tune it up.
I gotta make some new playlists.
I got the chat. Okay. I'm new to this. I don't use.
Yeah, StreamYard is. I think this might be the last month. I think or last month for Talk Studio. I'm gonna jump to StreamYard, man.
Yeah, because it's not.
It's like at the bottom shares the screen, or like if you hit at the top, you go to chat and the right hand side, and it's private.
Yeah, and I can't send chats here. What's wrong?
Let's see. In the meantime, we got another brother in the back, another Mang, if you will.
The Ming.
Odin, what is up, dude?
Hey, what's up, Odin?
What's up, fellas?
You finally got
Dude.
settled in, huh, dude?
Yeah, sort of.
Dude, are you selling ecstasy there? Like that lighting, it's festive, sir.
Yes.
Disavow, there's no world
The
map.
same lighting I always had, but I don't have the map of the world. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, you went full psychedelia. I like it.
Yeah. It's the only way to go, man.
Yeah, I gotta do something in the back for color here, man. And my lights died on me, and yeah.
I provide all the color I need. Hey Jay, but I sent the link on Twitter.
All right, I got it right here, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw that up here in the
I'm
chat.
not gonna be beat. But what's this called?
This is Talk
Streamlabs.
Studio. Used to be
Talk
Mel.
Studio. Okay.
What's this?
For the mailing list link for waifus and kaijus.
Oh yes.
Sign up.
Yeah, dude, it's not weeby. I have to say. It's, a lot of people think, is it a manga? No, not really. It's not a manga.
Is it a manger?
A manga. It's really drawn in my style, and I mean, I'm an animator, so my style is not really like 90s comic books. It's what people like know and love. But yeah, I bring my animation style. Like I'm not gonna do it like manga style.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like everybody should do like their style. That's what's fun about indie comics. If everybody starts drawing the same, it's like,
yeah, dude.
Fanta,
Well,
hey
what's
Fanta,
up,
how are
Fanta?
you doing?
What's up, Fanta? Good to see you.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, like, if you draw something and it's got influences from manga, as long as it feels like yours,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because some of
it's not
manga,
formulaic.
it does get a little samey, you know.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
But the
Especially
good stuff is like so damn good, you know. So it's you know, there's like this big separation between just the standard cookie cutter manga.
And they do have the most devoted fans, scary fans ever, dude. It's just I can't keep up.
Yeah, it's taken over.
Yeah. No. I mean, talking with kids, because I mean, when I had the animation school, a lot of kids came in to, can I do my own anime? Like, do you have 217 employees?
Right.
Hire and pay.
Are you gonna pay them
feature?
Japanese wages?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, learn to animate first.
And you're gonna work? Are you gonna work 18-hour days and sleep in the office?
Yeah. No, like,
not go home?
Dude, the thing is, like, I'm nothing but truthful. So I said, like, dude, we're not in America. So if you want to do that, become a drug lord first, and amass your budget like that.
Yes.
Right. Once you get the money, then you go Studio C4, and you got your anime, baby.
I just like hearing once you've got the money in Pedro's accent. Once you get money,
then you get the money, man.
Then you get the women.
Then you get the women. Then you get the respect.
Yeah, this gentleman gave Fanta session.
Yeah, there is manga. Yeah, I don't even know if you can't even like call this manga, dude. This is like a cartoon, and I think that's what makes it so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like you're not trying to do like bootleg shit. You're doing your own shit.
This is Pedro style.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have an animation background, so yeah, that's gonna like show. So there's a little bit of Disney, a little bit of Fleischer Studios there, a little bit of the animation animated shows that were doing in the early 2000s, like Megas XLR.
Oh, Megas XLR was so good.
Yeah,
man.
you know, Jandy Tartakovsky. Like, I'm very influenced by those guys. But I want it to look like a comic, not like an animated show. So it's like a hybrid.
Yeah, that's cool. SWAT Cats.
Oh,
SWAT Cats was so good.
Dude, that the intro song.
Waifu go.
Yeah.
Fanta missed you on the man cave, Odin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, they go too early. Like, I'm working way more hours now. This new job, and everything's fucking busy, and we get launching Kill Them Dead soon. Shove is out the door, so people will be getting those. People have been getting those, actually.
Cool. I gotta check my tracking.
Yeah, you should be here soon, man.
I know, man. I'm like, I've been counting the days till I get shoved, dude.
Yeah.
The shovening, as we call it.
The shovening.
Yeah, then we launched Kill Them Dead on the 30th.
Oh,
cool. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I can't wait to see more of that, dude.
Yeah, there's so much logistics with that book, that project. So it's like,
yeah, because you got the record, right?
Yeah. So recording music and writing music and writing the script, working with artists, and then also all the things we're doing with the actual book and the printing. Making sure that's all lined up. It's been a hell of a lot to worry about with moving to a new state and starting a new job. And all that shit. So that's why I've been kind of MIA lately. I missed you guys, but
I missed you too, dude. Like it's been a minute. Hey, Courtney, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you coming on in.
What's up, Courtney?
Fanta, Courtney.
Yeah, we're getting the lady.
Fanta can't wait to get shoved. We get ladies and we get Aussies in this one.
We get the ladies and the Aussies. Like, I just turned into Team Meadows. It's a lady.
Are there any lady Aussies that aren't?
There are women in Australia.
There's more women than men in Australia.
Yeah, exactly. From what I heard.
But I mean, like in the chats and things, I don't see. It's all
yo.
Yo.
If you haven't already, if you haven't, Courtney, fans, I'm pretty sure you know about waifus and kaijus. Get in the mailing list.
Yeah.
Link is up at the top. I think I can pin it now. Let me try and pin it now. I got this weird thing that it has this stupid like heart that blocks me. Like when I'm looking at the chat for some reason, and I try to pin stuff.
And you know, there's like guys in waifus and kaijus for the ladies,
Yeah.
We have a Spanish matador, very suave.
Yeah.
We have a Japanese samurai, and Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson lookalike. I mean, he's Mexico Darren Mike, but his name is Daryl Watson, and he's just like
I was gonna say Matt Dyson or something like that.
Matt Tyson. No, that would be too on the nose.
Too on the nose there.
Yeah, but yeah, like yeah, he's a scary looking fella. Daryl Watson.
Nice. Oh yeah,
His
Phantom
Mac-
already made
actually-
a video for waifus and kaijus. Phantom is the best.
Yeah,
all over it always.
thanks.
Yeah, there you go. She's a real G.
That's the best.
Yep.
Yes.
Let me show you some neat art that I got today. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
I can pull it up here.
Pull it out.
Whip it up. Whip it up. Let's find it. Donald
Whip it
drew Berserker twice today.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like, once I feel like I'm getting good, I just see Donald stuff, and I'm just like, fuck.
ain't that a B? And it's like, oh, I think I'm improving. Oh,
It's always the case. There's always
yeah.
always someone better.
Yeah, out Berserkered by Donald. I'm like, man. I gotta find it. I should have
This is
saved it.
supposed to be my creation, man.
Yeah. Why you do my creation better than me?
I don't even bother. But I even told him, I know he was talking about, like, I know he was asking, I'm gonna draw some characters. It's like, dude, Berserker's like made for your style, man. Like, you gotta draw them, you know?
Yeah, I could see him doing that. Well, I could see him doing just about anything pretty well, but yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. It's like
One of those guys who could just draw anything.
infuriatingly good.
So he had these pencils sitting around, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna make it Berserker. So he did some changes and made it Berserker. I guess this was hanging out for something else.
Dude.
Here, since we got that open, and we're just gonna.
Dude, the textures on the
Yeah,
dude.
it's great.
This is the one I like.
Wow, that goes on
Oh,
the
yeah.
shirt. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Frazetta.
Yeah, he's very Keith. He's like very Sam Keithy, and I'm
Sam
like,
Keith.
dude.
Yeah, more Sam Keith than Frazetta. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
arch is back. Well, some of the contrast of the black and white.
Yeah.
You can see that rounded back. That's like
Mm-hmm.
totally Sam Keith there.
Yeah.
Mignola does that too, but
So the
yeah,
he got two things really neat because Sam Keith is an influence on Berserker. When he gets wounded, because he's a stuffed animal, he gets tears and stuffing comes out, and so it's gonna be like thread. I've been drawing thread as his wounds, you know what I mean? And so it's gonna be the phone cord type thread that Keith draws. Like as the book goes on and he gets more damage, and the threads are gonna get longer. But I did it on purpose so I could do the phone cord Sam Keith threads that he does.
Is he gonna get like stitches, like scars, so he can look like more menacing?
He's right now he's missing an eye.
Okay.
Right off the bat. But he is gonna get wounds, but there isn't gonna be any stitches or anything. He might wrap. There's one or two spots he's gonna wrap himself up. But otherwise than that, it's the story's a race against time. So he has to get the girl's soul back before sunrise.
Ooh, okay, nice.
So he enters the nightmare realm, and when he enters the realm, he becomes the Berserker, and so he has to get the girl back to the portal to escape before sunrise. Otherwise, her soul is going to be trapped there forever in the nightmare realm. But in our world, she's just like in a coma, like she's going to be sleeping forever.
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's a race against time. So he's not, it's him kind of balls to the wall trying to get to the castle to fight to get the girl back. And of course, he's going to run into the bad guys and stuff on the way there.
I don't know what that gave me, like an echo to Labyrinth.
That's what I was thinking. Like when you first told me the concept way back when, I was like, it reminds me of Labyrinth for some reason.
I never seen it.
But it's the same thing. It's like a race against time, and the kids.
To save her little brother. And it's kind of the similar It's not the same. So
Not
don't
the same.
worry.
It's similar. That's Echo. That's it.
Yeah, I'm about to watch
You're
it.
like, I've never seen it. I didn't steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those not like it's one that I keep forgetting about this to watch, and I just never watched it. You know,
Oh.
and I'm sure it'll be cool to
Yeah,
see.
good.
Jennifer Connelly's gonna make you very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well,
She's like
especially 'cause at
14.
the time she was so young.
Yeah, she's 14.
You know it's her.
It's still like it's freaking Jennifer Connelly. But she's 14.
Well,
I'm going to hell.
The other thing is, some people will say that's like the greatest movie, and I think it's way overrated.
Nah, yeah, it's not that good.
It's
Hey
alright.
Ray,
Alright,
what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in, dude. It's officially Friday, and the beer is flowing nicely. Yeah, he says that's another Aussie from the future.
There you go. Another
There you
dude
go.
Aussie, like I said.
Awesome.
Aussies tuning in.
Cool. So I don't know what I had. I didn't have anything planned to draw. I don't know if I was gonna do like, you know, do some Berserker stuff. I don't know if I was gonna draw some Chad stuff. I don't know what the hell I was gonna do. I had really nothing planned. So I'm just gonna work on Berserker. I'll show
Well,
a
that's-
concept that I was working on here.
That's your thing. That's what you should be working on.
Yeah. I was messing around and doing scribbles like Jason.
Oh, yeah,
Jason Mask, yeah.
And it was fun.
Squint
So
your eye.
he's going to preview to Berserker. This is one of the bad guys he's fighting, and in this nightmare realm, he hasn't been the only champion to go. There's been champions that have failed.
Oh, this guy's
Oh, this
killed
is
a
that-
bunch of bears.
This is the headmaster, and he's gonna have stuffed bear heads hanging from his waist like the Predator.
Is that his name, the headmaster?
Yeah.
Too immature to say anything, so I'm just
Go into his house, and it's just like mounted heads everywhere.
So I'm still working on his design, but like each of the villains, each of the bosses, because he's gonna be kind of going through and like fighting bosses. He's gonna be fighting underlings, and he's gonna be fighting like a boss. So, you know, what I mean?
cool.
of that section. You know what I mean? So each boss is kind of based on like certain fears. So we have the spider boss. We have one of the bosses is based on fear of drowning. This is based on the fear of like monsters. So I'm still tweaking his design, but like, you know, monsters like Frankenstein and Jason and like horror movie monsters. Like this is
well.
he's gonna be kind of based on that. So he's probably gonna be wearing some kind of hockey mask or something when I might do
I
like
thought it was-
Jason and Frankenstein and put them together or something, you know.
I thought it was the fear of losing your head.
Right.
It's probably an actual phobia. Like,
Probably
look it up. It probably
head mysticus. Phobias.
Phobias.
I saw one that was like the fear of your own shadow, and I thought that was pretty cool. I actually wrote a song about it.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, the fear of
I
your
don't
own,
know.
that your own shadow is trying to kill you, and I'm like, what a cool phobia.
It is.
I mean, I've been diagnosed with coulrophobia,
What's that?
fear of clowns.
Fear of clowns.
We have
can't
those.
stand-
I
can't
have those.
stand fucking clowns.
Yeah,
Like right
Well,
now,
I-
like
I'm not
when I was
afraid
a
of
kid-
them, but I can't
Yeah.
stand them.
yeah, when I was a kid, I was terrified, but now that I'm an adult, they piss me off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm scared of them, but I think
Yeah.
I hate them.
No, the things like I've beaten clowns. I'm not proud of that. Dude. But,
I'm
Uh,
beating them. I've
yeah,
beaten
I've
them up.
beaten them.
I've beaten
I've
them
beat
off.
a clown or two in my day.
Yeah,
Clowns to the left of me. Jokers
Yeah.
to the right.
a mime once I remember in Colombia.
Really? So
Yeah.
mimes too. Oh, I hate mimes
It-
worse than clowns.
Anything that has like a white face, that white makeup, it's just no.
Unless
Right,
it's like,
digs the teddy heads. Oh, I got an idea for this fight, dude. I was thinking
Nice.
about it on the way home. Oh man.
cool.
So one thing that
Fanta
Donald
hates clowns.
showed in his piece, and actually that's what I wanted to draw. I know I wanted to draw something when he goes berserk. Is he going to be like lit from the top, the face and shadow, and you just see the eyes and his teeth, like OG, like Wolverine. How they used to draw like Wolverine when you see the eyes and the teeth, and his face would be in shadow. So that's when he goes berserk. He's gonna have these big fucking white eyes, and then just his teeth, and then everything else is gonna be in shadow. So
One Eye, right?
yeah, one eye. I might open the second one. We'll see. Well, no, he's missing one, so I can't do that.
Well,
We'll see how that looks now, because I'm picturing two, in my head.
Well, you do the one big one, and then you do like slits and like some.
No,
stitches.
actually, like if you do like
Stitch
like
would be cool.
under lighting on the brow,
Mhm.
then you can have like the one eye and the under lighting on the brows, and so you can see like it's that face and then the teeth.
Right,
You'll
it
just
still
find
has
that.
the two lights, but
Yeah.
only the one
Mhm.
eye. But
Mm-mm.
yeah,
That way you can like skip having the two. Yeah.
So that's what I would. That's
Yeah, dude, Poltergeist, that clown puppet. Ugh.
oh yeah.
Shut
See
up,
the
dog.
one on Scary Movie. It's like-
Yeah.
it was a play on Poltergeist, but yeah,
Yeah.
we dragged him under the bed.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Yeah, I remember.
Oh man, which one was that one? Was that like
That was
2
the
or 3?
second one. Yeah,
Okay, that's
I
when
think
it
it
was
was the
still was
first one.
decent.
it was when they were in the house with Tim Curry. It was the second.
Mm-mm.
the second one.
Yeah. Which one's the one with that guy Daniel Stern, where it's like the mayordomo, with the little hand? Is that a scary movie?
That's
Yeah,
that's 2. That's the second
two.
one.
The second one.
Same one. Yeah.
My strong hand.
My strong hand. Wrap my hand.
And he's like, no, I'd rather die.
I'd rather die. Dude, I used to like David Cross, but dude, what a sorry, like bitter individual.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, dude. Like the things like that's the thing. Like never meet your heroes. That's with him. Like I saw an interview. He's just like pissed off all the time. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's amazing when people are pissed and they're successful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
like,
like,
there's
what?
no reason. Like, dude,
Like, why
you're
you
on
so
top of the
mad?
world. Yeah.
Like, you can pay your bills? Like, dude, what the
Yeah.
fuck is your problem, man?
Not only you can pay your bills, like you're making money with something that's not slowly killing you. And you
Well, and
You know
also
what?
it's like probably your dream job. Like you
yeah, exactly.
studied hard, you went to acting school or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's worse things you could be doing. That's for sure.
Yeah,
No
dude.
kidding, man.
Yeah.
Telling
You
you.
can always be like shoveling cow shit or something.
Yeah.
You know? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I mean, if you say
There's a
would
time
you
and
rather be a
place.
stand-up comedian or shoveling shit, I
Yeah.
don't know. That shovel's gonna be lonely. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And if you're like, no, I'd rather, you'd be like, nah, man.
No, you wouldn't.
You're lying. You're lying.
You're lying. But
Honest
cows.
wage, man, shoveling shit. My
yeah.
dad did it. I'm third generation.
Yeah, the smell of dung at 5 a.m. can't be beat.
You should see me with a shovel, man.
Yeah, I'm a freaking wizard. I'm a
Shoveler.
wizard with a shovel.
God gave me a gift. I shovel well.
Oh yeah, is that from Mystery Man? From Mystery Man.
Oh yeah, dude. That's another unsung movie, man.
Yeah, I love that one. But no, when you were talking about the smell of manure in the morning, I was just thinking of like, what the fuck was his
Hello?
name? The guy from in Apocalypse Now.
Oh yeah.
Sergeant Kilgore.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to think of the actor's name, and it's just not
Oh,
coming.
Robert Duvall.
Duvall. Yeah,
I
I
love
could
the
just
smell of
say,
napalm
like-
in the morning.
love the smell of manure in the morning.
Yeah.
Gotta
Smells like
say this war's
Nice
gonna
deep
end.
breath. Yeah, baby.
smells
It
like
was so
victory.
Smells like
Ray's asking how the Kill Them Dead art submissions are going.
we've got several.
Oh, cool, dude.
Just wanting more, so get on it. Anybody who's an artist wants to submit. Like if you are a winner, and right now we're picking 4 winners, and I've seen like 4 submissions, so that means
Oh
like
my God.
they're guaranteed winners.
Winner,
We need
winner,
more people.
chicken dinner. Oh, there's
But
4
you
prizes.
get either 300 or 200 cash, and you get your image printed on one of the vinyl records. So it's a pretty cool art contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want my that's the thing. I'm not legible. I'm not eligible. So
Yeah.
I can't do it. Even though I want my art on the record. Somebody else decided that we're gonna have fan art on the records.
Somebody else decided.
Somebody else.
So what's your long-term plan there with BEARZERKER?
You know what? But the idea is just do a book. However long it's gonna be, it's going to be a self-contained story of him going to try and save the girl.
One step at a time.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's gonna be as long as it's gonna be. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like because I've been writing. Actually, I'm not writing it as a script because I don't know, my brain doesn't work that way. So I'm actually writing it like I'm writing it the same like I would write a story. You know, like I'm writing it like a novel, like describing everything like you would read in a book.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because I think we talked about this before, but it's kind of how I did a lot of shove, where I was like writing it by drawing it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I tried doing that with Tropical Magics, and I had to stop.
Really?
Yeah, because
it worked pretty well, but there's a point where you're like, nah, you should script some of this out because you're just getting.
Yeah. No, and the thing is, like, when I was doing Tropical Magic, it was like it was almost like therapy, like recovering from being homeless for 2 days at the beginning of the pandemic. Like I was frantically drawing, so after 8 pages, it wasn't making any sense. I mean, it looked cool, but it's like
probably the coolest pages you ever drew.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, what am I saying here? So then I like sat down, wrote like an outline, finally made a script that made some sense. And then had somebody rewrite it because it was coconut English, so it wasn't right. You know what I mean?
Coconutting.
Yeah. Dude, like, English is my second language, so when I write, you can tell it was not written by a native. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I actually do. Like James was showing me the zombie, like the movie Zombie, like they made a comic book adaptation. And he's like, yeah, there's some spelling issues and some things like that. And I'm like, that was probably because it was Italian, you know?
Yeah.
Like translated.
Italiano.
All right, so I'm dropping this in the link. It's the killthemdead.com, but that's also the landing page for the art contest. So. So if anyone's interested. Because Ray said, he's like, I realized I didn't have the prizes listed on the landing page.
Oh no!
Because Ray's been working hard on the page. So
come on, Ray,
check it out for Ray's sake, if for no other. Because he did work hard on that, and we love Ray and we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
There we go.
You know, it sucks. Well, maybe it doesn't, but back at my old place, I would smoke inside in my little office shed area.
Yeah.
So I got used to, like, when I was on streams, just like smoking like a chimney. And, I'm like, oh, I want to smoke. I'm like, you got to go outside.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll live.
I don't know, man.
I'll live longer.
Yeah, live longer. That's true.
I quit smoking when I was 11, so.
Yeah, that's about when I started. But
what'd you start? 9?
9, yeah. And then I stuck to weed.
Yeah,
and I'm not even smoking weed now. I only do edibles.
So no smoke.
Yeah, no smoking at all. Just I always never like I like the buzz of weed though.
Well, the thing is, like, there's something about, because with edibles you don't get the same smell. Like when you open up and you smell the buds, you're just like, whoa. Even now, I don't smoke anymore because it like doesn't affect me the way it used to. It affects me in ways that I don't enjoy.
Yeah,
but I used to love it, and then I had to quit for a long time. That's actually why I started smoking again, cigarettes. Oh, yeah, but I'll still smell, like, you know, I have friends and stuff. Like, let me sniff that. Just let me sniff it.
Let me smell you.
Yeah, dude. When I'm like inking, like, dude,
just like zone right in.
Yeah, hit like half a brownie, and dude, go to town.
That's kind of what I missed about it was like, but I always do it in like social. So maybe I should just try it like when I'm by myself. I'd probably be all right. But like in social settings, I get like weirdly paranoid, which I don't normally, you know?
Yeah.
And that's always the thing. I'm like, laugh at some joke and I'll be like, am I the only one laughing at this? You know, and it's just like,
Oh,
you
dude.
never worry about that kind of shit when you're not stoned. So, so I just quit liking it. I'm like, yeah, it's that weird. I also miss it when I watch, like I remember the first time I watched like Scary Movie and shit, how much I laughed. Because I was big, you know? It's like, this is funny shit.
Oh, dude, like with my punk band, we had this thing of like smoking like full like bong hits, like, you know, like,
yeah, going for broke.
Yeah, we go for broke, and then we watch That Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is hilarious, dude. It's just like, yeah, but if you're high, it's going like, Wolfman, too scary. Sorry, girls, he's engaged.
Sober, not as good.
Yeah, no, sober is a piece of shit. But if you're stoned, dude, it's just
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. It's like, wow.
Well, I also remember like the first time I watched like a lot of like the old animes I like Ninja Scroll.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell, like the first time watching those, you know, and I remember I was like ripped out of my mind and just like zoned in. Like, this is so fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. I remember those times, like, we rented Ninja Scroll and we rented Dirty Pair.
Oh,
and we were so afraid it was going to be a porno because my mom was there.
Oh,
but it's really not. It's just like they're dressed suggestively, but they're just two detectives.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, we're so afraid that dude, titties are gonna fly out, and my mom was like, "What are you guys watching?" No, mom, it's cartoons, mom. It's cartoons.
Yeah,
and then Ninja Scroll probably had
Ninja Scroll, yeah.
Yeah, those ladies are dressed like whores. They kind of are, mom. I'm not gonna argue.
Oh yeah. I remember sneaking all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was pretty crazy about like what we watched and shit. So we always had shit.
Nah, dude. I remember Ninja Scroll was a doozy. Dirty Pair was a doozy.
There's
Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah. That was great.
What are you watching? Those heads are exploding, young man. Yeah, mom, it's cool.
I like things that explode.
Or my dad. First one I ever saw was the Guyver.
Oh yeah, but the Guyver is like insect icky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was like not for kids, and we're at Blockbuster. I'm like, oh man, this looks cool, but dude, like I was like maybe like 12 years old. You know, like,
dude,
but this is not for kids, Dad. And Dad's like, oh man, fuck it, get it. Okay, you can rent it. All right, so we sat there and watched it. We're like, dude, you just snapped this monster's freaking hands in half, man.
Yeah, my dad was much like he showed me so much shit, and then my mom was like, "Don't watch that. Don't watch this." I was like, my dad's like, "I would watch it." Like
the one that always kept screwing it up was my mom, because she just didn't like paid attention. So I'm like 7, my brother's 9, and she took us to see Scarface.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, dude, it's like, oh, it's a movie. It's about gangsters.
Forever changed your accent.
Forever.
Yeah, dude, and then because I sounded like somebody from Michigan before Scarface.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, dude, we get to the chainsaw scene.
Oh yeah.
And my mom was like, So we're just laughing watching my mom squirming because their kids are like watching a guy being chopped in half with a chainsaw. Yeah, dude. She did that. We saw another one, Platoon.
Yeah,
it's pretty rough. Really, really young.
It's pretty rough when you're young. I remember
like there's a Nintendo game on it. Like,
I don't know how old
bad can it be?
Platoon. I was probably like 10, 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, it fucked me up.
Yeah, it was horrible. It's a horrible movie to see as a kid.
Well, the thing is, like, I would go, like, I saw like The Thing when I was like 5 or something, you know.
Oh, okay.
But my brain goes, "That's a monster. That's fake."
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas Platoon, you're like, "This
It's
fucking
people,
happened.
man.
This was like war. This is actually like what it was like." And shit. So that
No, dude.
yeah.
The sequence in the village when they killed when they killed the handicapped guy.
Yeah, that's
Dude, that was like we're all just like, and my mom was like,
it's pretty uncomfortable. Pretty uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
No, the worst was like when it, like you were saying, like with the, you know, hoping it's not porn or like titties
Yeah.
and stuff. So you're sitting next to your mom, and all of a sudden there's like gratuitous sex or something. You're like, God damn!
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like,
just
oh,
like-
God damn it.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
just want to
and then
bury
she
your
like-
face and just freaking lead, just strength.
Yeah, like, who rented this?
Right. Let's not lay blame. No one knew this was going to happen.
nobody,
Okay? I didn't want to watch this with my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Hey, what's up, Matt? Yeah, Matt Barr in the chat.
Matt Barr, what's up?
Oh,
Up, man.
yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
freaking embarrassing. Like, who rented Porky's?
Yeah, it's-
nah.
Thought it said family film.
Yeah, Porky's. I thought it was. I thought it was Looney Tunes,
It's
Mom.
called Porky's.
Honest to God. Yeah.
You mean I didn't get Babe? I got the wrong pig movie.
It's the wrong
Well, you know, and it
pig.
came out later in life, and it wasn't even that bad of a movie. But I remember.
Not
watching-
really. But at
No,
the time it
no,
came
no.
out, it was freaking like, wow, you really like jerking off, don't you? Like,
No, I was gonna say a Tommy Boy. Like I watched that later in life,
Oh,
and I remember
yeah.
watching it with my parents, and the scene where David Spade's like trying to jerk off to that chick.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch this with you guys.
Dude, that's one of the funniest sequences in that movie. Like, who's your favorite singer? Buddy Wackett?
Buddy, whack it.
Yeah.
Wonder if she goes out with one of the Yankees.
Yeah, the Yankees.
Well,
Who's your
that's
favorite
the
little
thing. For the
rascal?
most part, it's the type of movie I'm like. Most of the
Yeah.
comedies I watch, Mom, you're not gonna like. But that
Yeah.
one, I'm like, you're gonna like this. It's like one of her favorite movies.
Yeah, dude. Like, who's your favorite little rascal? Alfalfa or Spanky?
Watching Spectrovision.
Spanktrovision. They're like sinner. Oh, dude. So
I like that where he says, "Scram, don't give her the weight room bit."
yeah.
Where's the weight room? Oh, chick.
Nah, dude. I miss Farley.
Yeah, it's one of the funniest ever.
Even Beverly, I appreciate Beverly Hills Ninja. Like, that movie was a piece of shit.
We love
My
Beverly
brother-
Hills Ninja.
My brother's
Yeah.
favorite comedy, like to
Yeah,
this day.
dude. Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
is
it's-
a piece of shit, but
It's not a good movie, but it's funny,
Oh.
man. It's like innocent and it's
But
freaking
everything
him,
he does is funny.
Yeah.
But like
Exactly.
the movie itself, everything around him is horrid.
Yeah.
But he saves it.
Yeah, dude. And Black Sheep. Jesus
Black Sheep
Christ.
was great.
Yeah.
I liked Almost Heroes also.
Yeah. Dude, when he's like smoking weed with the Rastas, and it's like, kill. I'm like, no.
Let me get this straight. I'm the man. White.
I'm the man. Yeah, I'm Whitey.
You guys are living in a tyrannical, oppressive state run by the. This is bullshit.
This is
I'm
bullshit.
gonna get to the bottom of it. That was great.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh man.
Kill Whitey.
Oh, dude. Okay.
You drawing anything, Odin? What you working on, bud? More shove?
Yeah, more shove. New shove.
More shove.
New show. Oh,
New shove. Since I don't have my setup like usual, I'll just hold it up. Let's see.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Boink. Boink.
Boink.
Hopefully,
Yoink. Oh, look at
All
that.
right. Oh, yeah. That one's coming along good.
Nice.
Just the giant.
But yeah, it's pretty much done. I'm just tweaking some things because don't want to start a new page right now. So
There you go.
I'm roughing out a page that's very loose, but it's a lot of lines. It's a lot of lines.
That's what Scarface said.
Yeah,
There's a lot of lines.
exactly. Say hello to my little friend.
Say goodnight to the bad guy. You can take me out big now. Like,
You think I'm a caca?
Oh yeah. I was like,
So
All right.
And then a kaiju death. But right now it's just squiggles and lines, but
I
I'm just
see it.
capturing
Bro.
the energy. Yeah.
that's the kaiju.
It's got power right there.
So it's
A
coming
blast.
from this. Oh, let me just let me deselect. So we got America coming in to help.
America.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. Like always, like in kaiju movies, like the armies are useless.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, actually, these guys are listening to Thunderstruck, so I'm gonna put the lyrics of Thunderstruck behind them.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I was hard in the middle of the railroad tracks. So, yeah, and then like got the hellfires hitting, and then they're like spread eagle the kaiju, and then in comes Fast and Death.
Splat.
Yeah, so
Some great action though.
oh, thank you, man. Oh, no, I'm having like tons of fun because this is me like watching super mecha anime in my underwear. Like,
Yeah, yes.
when I'm a kid, you know what I mean? Like you get from school,
Mom's not home.
yeah, you get some chocolate milk,
Yeah.
you toss away your school uniform. Well, I don't know if you guys use school uniforms like I did.
No.
Yeah, but you toss away your school uniform, so you're like in your underwear with your chocolate milk and your cookies, and you're watching Messenger Z. Like, yeah, dun, 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 dun. So, yeah.
Except for it's. You know, I was listening the other day. Speaking of AC/DC, it was another like great song that just like it didn't get as big, but it was on the Last Action Hero soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Big Guns.
Big Guns.
Yeah.
Big Guns. Yeah, I remember. That Last Action Hero record was actually quite cool.
Oh, it was
I
great.
remember.
There's like 2 stinkers, and the rest is all bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 2 Alice in Chains songs are like fairly rare ones, and then
Yeah.
What else? Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill is there too.
Cock the Hammer. That was a great one.
Mhm.
What else was on that? Angry Again.
Angry
Megadeth.
Again by
That's
Megadeth.
my favorite Megadeth song.
Yeah, dude. It's very cool.
And then
Yeah, that time, like those soundtracks were amazing. You had like
they were
like,
all making great soundtracks.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Last Action Hero, Judgment Night.
Judgment Night was probably my favorite like music soundtrack ever.
Yeah, dude. The soundtrack for The Crow.
Oh, that was so
Yeah, the
good.
first one. That was dude.
Yeah.
Rollins
Yeah,
Band,
Rollins Band with the badge. Yeah, dude.
that Cure song.
That
Like
Cure
I'm not
song,
even a
yeah.
Cure fan, but like Burn is such a fucking badass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
the
it didn't
thing
even
is,
sound like most of their stuff either. Like I went back and listened, I was like, that doesn't even sound like them.
Yeah,
Dude,
well they
I
had
used-
tracks like that, but it's not very,
Yeah.
not their normal.
I used to fake liking the Cure to get the chicks, though. I have to admit that back in the day, you want to add that era of mystery. So you'll say you like some bands you didn't really like,
Yeah,
you know, like
like what?
faking, like the Cure,
Like
Fields
The
of
Cure.
the Nephilim.
Oh, what, Meat Beat Manifesto.
Yeah, exactly. Like
They were on the
Monster-
Crow soundtrack.
Monster Magnet. Just like
Oh, I love Monster Magnet though.
I don't know, dude. Like
They're
to me,
one of
they
my
have
favorite
one
bands.
song. To me, they have one song.
They are one of my favorite bands. They have so
Yeah.
many songs. Yeah,
I don't know.
you got
They
to
were never my cup of tea. They were never my cup of tea. I have to
Yeah.
admit. But I had to fake it because this god chick really loved them. And
Yeah, well,
my
what's
dick
your
was
name?
like, we like it. Shut up. We like it.
Well, The Cure was one of those bands you listen to for chicks. You know,
Yeah.
like you didn't like The Cure, but you know all the chicks like The Cure. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like, oh, I love them.
Like it's
See?
the closest thing that you like that I'm gonna like. So
Yeah. I mean,
I
Courtney
thought it
knows.
was Vast. Vast was a band that was like the compromise.
Yeah, see? Are you talking about The Cure?
I love the Cure. You see? Courtney.
What's the name of
Dude,
that
Ray.
restaurant? You talking about Shenanigans?
Yeah, dude.
I was at an AC/DC concert here in Australia, and they had these huge cannons.
Oh,
Lost my
oh,
hearing
yeah,
for a
dude.
day after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for those about to run,
yeah, they would do that.
we salute you.
You know, my favorite AC/DC song of all time though was a Bon Scott one.
Oh,
and it
nice.
was Whole Lot of Rosie.
Whole lot of Rosie. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, about fucking fat chick. Yeah.
Tell your story. Actually, my favorite AC/DC song has got to be TNT.
TNT's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
got TNT.
Oi. Oi.
Oh,
Yeah.
You get these little mini gremlin Australians going, oi,
yeah.
oi.
Oh yeah, dude. That song is like a bar fight song. You know what I mean? It's just like
Oh, it was
feisty.
great.
And
But that's why I like a Whole Lot of Rosie. They played it live and they blew up this inflatable. I didn't see it live. I saw a video,
Yeah.
but this inflatable fat, prostitute or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Whole Lot of Rosie's it's
Inflatable titties.
yeah, it's a song about a fat prostitute.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. So
But it's an excellent song. It's
Yeah.
like it's basically a blues song, but it's so
Yeah.
rock,
yeah, most AC/DC songs are like blues songs.
Yeah, basically at their heart.
But dude, there's really like few cooler bands than AC/DC, man.
Yeah, there's something about them. They were just straight
From
up their own
AC/DC
thing.
with Slash's Snake Pit.
Yeah.
Slash-
Slash Next Bit. Yeah, it's like project. I don't know how many projects Slash has. Like once I tried, like when I was living in the States, like I was trying to check out every Les Claypool project. It was fucking impossible.
Yeah,
Dude,
he had a
dude,
lot.
Yeah, dude. I saw like Sausage. I saw
This little sausage.
Flying Frog Brigade, Oysterhead. But he has like 9 more. He's like Mike Patton. Like he has a new band
Yeah,
every
Mike
week.
Patton's the same way. And if
Yeah.
Mike Patton doesn't have a project, he's in somebody else's project.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever listen to that? There's that one Dillinger Escape Plan album that was all Mike Patton on vocals.
Yeah.
Best Dillinger Escape Plan album
Ever.
Yeah.
No, the thing with Patton is that he's a weird one, but dude, he's a solid singer, man.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, dude.
and that's what I love about him is he does whatever he wants. And
Dude, with Mr. Bungle, he played this cover of Loss of Control, the Van Halen song. It sounds better with him. I mean, it's not Eddie on the guitar, though. It's not Eddie on the guitar, but the voice.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, every time he's ever done a cover,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's an homage, like you can tell, but it's also like his, and he kills them every time.
Yeah, dude.
So there's one show I saw it on YouTube is Download Fest, I think, or I don't know which one.
Sphere?
It might have been Download Fest. It was a while back, but he did Poker Face.
Poker Face. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, and as they went out of Poker Face, they just kept the same beat and went right into Chinese arithmetic.
Yeah.
And I was like, not only was that an amazing rendition of Poker Face, but it's the best I've ever heard them play Chinese arithmetic as well.
Dude.
They were just fucking good. It's one band I'm glad I got to see.
Fate No More?
Yeah.
I saw them in Mexico.
I would have died miserable if I didn't.
Yeah, I saw them in Mexico, dude.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, and they were always like, Fate No More. Fate. It's like, no. Shut up. No más fe. No más fe. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he knows a few languages. He speaks them interestingly because he can speak like German, but it sounds like
And Italian. Yeah.
Italian. Yeah, I think he lives in Milano, actually.
Yeah, he recorded like an Italian bolero record.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's all
Well,
over the place.
Done it all, and then that's what I always tell people is like,
Mhm.
Faith No More is my favorite band, not because
dude.
every single Faith No More song is my favorite,
No.
and that's why they're my favorite band is because
Okay,
they tried.
which one? Which is the record you can hear like song by song, every song of that record by Faith No More.
Which one is
For you, the record that you can like put it like
Angel
just-
Dust?
Angel Dust. Yes, that's
Yeah,
to me,
Angel
that's
Dust
my
is-
favorite record, man.
From beginning to end, that is a
Yeah,
perfect album.
yeah, dude. And then Fool for a Day, it's good.
Yeah, I love
I think
Fool
it's a
for a
great
Day.
album.
There's a few songs like if I put it on, I'll probably skip.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Whereas Angel Dust, I'm not skipping anything. So.
Yeah, dude.
And the real thing is pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
The real thing is pretty close.
And you know, even though he wasn't in that record, Introduce Yourself is not a bad album either.
really good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Chuck Mosley. It's one of those things. It's like
Yeah,
I like
dude.
Mike Patton better, and that's probably
Mhm.
what most people say. But
Yeah.
forever, Chuck Mosley will be like, everyone likes Mike Patton better.
Oh, dude, but Chuck Mosley did a great job. Introduce yourself, right? Introduce yourself, right?
Yeah, and he had all the craziness.
Yeah, dude.
As the worm turns.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite Faith No More songs, and I like Patton singing it better. But I'm like, it was
Mhm.
written by
Yeah.
Mosley, so
Mhm.
a combination. Pretty good.
Yeah, that should be horrible. Like your follow up is like the best, one of the best
Yeah,
things
like
in the world.
iconic, one of the widely regarded as one of the best singers ever.
Yeah, dude, that's got a sting.
And Chuck Mosley is a badass for being original, and he
Yeah.
did his own thing, but he's never going to be considered a good singer. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Like his voice was very unique. I'll give him
Yeah.
that.
he would never do anything. You know, he was himself, but
Yeah.
he's not a good singer. Oh, Matt agrees. Angel Dust is fantastic.
Yeah, dude, that's a fantastic record, man.
And I feel sorry for you, Courtney. You never got to see it.
Yeah.
I saw them on their first reunion tour. And I saw them the second show because it was in Seattle. Their first show was in San Francisco, their own.
Yeah.
And then they played Seattle the next night, and which is pretty good because they kind of worked out the kinks and they just fucking killed. His voice was spot on the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I come from the VHS tapes era.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
I remember my brother got a copy of the Life at the Brexton Academy.
Yeah. Brexton Academy. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that would be like 2 cases of beer, and all my friends like, let's see it again. Yeah,
One more time.
yeah, there was a freaking party, man. It's a freaking party.
Yeah, have a good one, Matt.
Hey, see you, Matt.
Later, bud.
Take care.
All right.
And then there was this guy who would like live and die by the Chili Peppers, and we used to kick his ass because of that.
It's to kick
Yeah,
his ass. Take his lunch money.
I can't stand the
Yeah.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah, because he was getting into our Fate No More time. He was like, hey, let's
Yeah.
get Freaky Stylia. Shut up.
Don't taint Faith No More time with Chili Peppers.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh man. Well, the thing is, another singer who can't sing is Anthony Kiedis,
Yeah.
and people are like, "Oh, I love his singing." I'm like, "He's sharp. Every
Yeah.
note he sings is sharp, and it pisses me off. It drives me insane. Like I can't handle it."
Yeah,
Once
I mean,
figured that out, I was like, I hear it all the time.
I noticed they weren't that good because I saw them with Fishbone.
Oh yeah,
Fishbone opened for them,
Yeah.
and dude, they destroyed that stage. And when Chili Peppers came out, it was like freaking amateur hour.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
Well, similar thing. I would have rather seen it with Fishbone, but
yeah.
I saw him with Stone Temple Pilots, who
Yeah, that was another. Those are another beast, man. It's another.
Well,
beast
yeah,
of
it was
a
all
band.
Scott Weiland. I mean, he is such a performer. But then, like, Chili Peppers came out, and I was like,
I mean, they're millionaires, you know. Like,
oh yeah, they made a lot. Well,
but yeah,
Lee
but
was a
live-
performer. Chad
Mhm.
Smith is a performer, but
Mhm.
Kiedis, he just annoyed me. He just
Yeah.
annoys me. I don't like it.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
I don't like it.
individually,
Never will.
yeah. I mean, individually, they're all really good. I mean, everybody but Kiedis, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're really great musicians.
They are really good.
Frusciante is a beast. The guy Hilo Slovak, the guy who died with heroin overdose, he was a very good guitar player. As I
Yeah.
remember. And then they got Dave Navarro. I've never been a Dave Navarro fan though.
Yeah, I don't like Navarro, but
Yeah.
I mean, not that I dislike him. He's just kind of like
Yeah, he plays the guitar.
he plays the guitar. But yeah, the original guitar player wrote "Under the Bridge," and that's the
Yeah.
guitar line is
No, the Frusciante wrote Under the Bridge.
Oh, did he? Okay.
But the original guitar player is a guy named Hilo Slovak. He played on the Freaky Styley and the Uplift Muffle Party Plan, and then he died of a heroin overdose.
Oh,
And then Frusciante came in and Mother's Milk. As I remember.
guitar player. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like
As
you
I
got a
remember.
better handle on it than I do.
Yeah.
And then Flea, I remember Flea played with the Weirdos.
Mm-hmm. And the
I was
Butthole
like,
Surfers for
that
a while
was
too.
cool shit. Yeah,
Yeah. Dude, the Weirdos.
they're a great band.
Yeah.
One of those
Dude,
cool punk bands that should have got more recognition.
Oh yeah, dude. GBH, the D-Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it all turned into Cali punk. Nothing against Cali punk, but that's more of a second wave
Yeah.
of punk bands. And the original punk bands like T-Soul or GBH or Bad Brains, like I mean,
Yeah, well, if you're talking East Coast, but like there was some good early West Coast bands, like
Yeah.
you said, Weirdos, the Dickies,
Agent Orange was
yeah,
West
Agent
Coast, right?
Orange. I think they were West Coast, yeah.
Yeah, they're West Coast.
And
Black
then
Flag.
DRI was West Coast, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love DRI, dude.
I like the crossover stuff, yeah.
Mm.
DRI is one of my favorites. I've seen them
Yeah,
like
dude.
I don't know how many times. That guy was touring like nonstop.
I
Like
really
every
love
year,
episodes.
it's like DRI is coming back. I'm like, fuck, I'm there.
Again, yeah. Let's hear Suit and Tie Guy again.
Yes,
Courtney says I play Pokemon Go with the Dickies guitarist.
really.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. Also, another band, like, I don't know. Well, I mean, it was like a side project, but I used to love them when I was a kid. SOD.
Oh,
Purpose of
SODs.
Death.
So good. They're one of my
Sang with him on a guitar and Greg Hetson.
Mm-hmm.
SOD was one of my favorites of all time. Billy Milano.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
And then he came out with MOD, but it wasn't the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, without Scotty and Charlie. And
Yeah, it's not the same.
Dan Ilker on bass, like they had so much
Mhm.
power. It was like,
Yeah, dude. Even though that album, Gross Misconduct, it's actually quite cool.
it's a good album.
Yeah.
And then I had Surfing for MOD. I love that shit. Like my
Oh,
buddy and I were
nice.
just talking about that the other day because we played the shit out of that album. And he was like, "Remember this?" And he played.
Yeah, dude. That's one of my practice albums.
Well, he played. First, he played AIDS
Mm-hmm.
off Gross Misconduct, or was that? That wasn't Gross Misconduct. That was. How was the first one?
Oh, dude, GBH. Oof. City Baby Eaten by Rats. It's. Oh, I'm a sick boy. Sick boy. Oh, dude.
Or like Discharge. Man, I love.
Oh, Discharge, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I
like,
think
you
the punk,
taking me
like,
back, dude,
that's
to the
punk,
time.
but like other people, are like, oh, that's like hardcore, and I'm like, yeah.
You know, I have a weird,
Hardcore is
I have a weird punk rock story, man. 'Cause, you know, like the U.S. invaded Panama in '89, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still in school. Like I'm in would be 9th grade. No, like 10th grade. I was in 10th grade. So I mean, we didn't really fight, but dude, we were like punk kids, like punk rock kids. Like we're playing, like we're like walking the streets with guitars and amps and whatnot, going to a house.
Right.
And get, but there's like Bradleys in the middle of the street because like the U.S. Army took over, so they were like policing.
Yeah.
And I had this Dead Kennedy shirt. Remember?
Yeah.
And dude, we're walking by a Hummer, and from the horn, like, would you stop right there? Like, oh, shit, what happened? And a GI comes like, oh my god, dude, freaking Dead Kennedy's like. And then like they went with the Hummer to the house we were gonna play to check out, like, they were all like punk rock kids too, but they were just like 19-year-old GIs, dude. It was very weird.
Well, that's probably better than them starting shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, when the U.S. came in, they came for Noriega. Like, Panamanians didn't really want to fight the U.S.
Right.
They came for Noriega. So once they got Noriega, it's like, okay, there's no police. The government is like rebuilding itself. So they policed like Panama for like 3 months, and then they went back to the bases. So it wasn't that bad, but it was a sight though. Like you walking and.
I mean, it's still unsettling, right? You know.
Yeah, so like a
freaking home, and all of a sudden there's like tanks and Hummers and shit.
Yeah, in the middle of the mall, it's like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, that was
good.
J-Bot, that's turning out pretty badass. I like it.
Yeah,
it's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Burning out one marker on it, but it's coming out pretty cool.
Well, there's something about like just throwing down mad amounts of ink. I love it.
Yeah.
Throw in the blacks. Yeah, that marker is toast, sir. Gotta give him like a 21 gun salute burial.
Well, it looks pretty solid.
Hey,
what marker is that? Is that Faber-Castell?
Yeah. Yeah. Who I gotta get it? I gotta. Castell. I gotta do it off. I gotta order them off of Amazon because, like, for some reason, my art stores don't carry them.
Oh, wow.
The pit ones, the big ones, they don't carry them.
Yeah.
Hey, Courtney, you can talk punk rock all you want. Yeah, that's not a taboo topic.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep talking punk. Like, why would it
Mm-hmm. Dude, the thing is, like, I also, like, in '94, I was in New York with my mom. And I mean, I let her like go. I like hang out with her all day, but I would go to like gigs at night.
Yeah.
And dude, like, I get this like $25 ticket for a band like the Soul Brains, and they were playing with. I mean, I really wanted to watch. I really wanted to see Orange 9mm. Because huge fan of those guys.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, Orange 9mm opening for the Soul Brains. Like, who are the Soul Brains? Dude, but it was freaking Bad Brains.
Oh, really?
But HR was in his like rusted thing, like, oh, we can't be calling ourselves the Bad Brains anymore, man.
Yeah.
But the Soul Brains was like, shut up, HR.
Yeah.
And dude, it was a freaking Bad Brains gig, dude. I went insane.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, dude. A guy like crowd surfed and like stage dived and fell like both boots in my face. I was bleeding and shit. I didn't care. I was like, ah!
Yeah.
And they played all the songs. They played like Band in DC,
right.
Pay to Come, Sail On, like everything, dude. That was awesome, dude.
That's the thing, like, you know, for him to go like Rasta though, like it kind of makes sense, and you kind of always thought that was going to happen, but it's like what was cool was that you looked Rasta and you just went up there and played hardcore, you know, like
exactly.
That was like a revelation. So,
yeah, dude, but he did went nuts though.
Yeah.
By the end, he was going with like a bulletproof vest on stage. He thought someone was gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's a pretty wild guy.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta take a break. Sorry, I gotta
do it. All this rock and roll talk.
All this rock and roll talk.
I know.
It's exhausting.
It's great.
Yeah.
So I came at my punk stuff is like after that, like Suicide Machines and
yeah. That's the thing. Like punk really got big with the next wave of punk bands, and that to me is a travesty. It's like the real thing. Is the time I'm talking about. It was Chromax. I played with Chromax once with my band Rencilla from Panama.
Mm-hmm.
I played with Chromax and we played with Sick of It All. So that was cool. Murphy's Law. Yeah, dude. Agnostic Front. What about Blast? Remember Blast, Courtney? Yeah, dude. Were the times.
Yeah, it's like once I heard like Operation Ivy, it's
Oh,
like
dude, yeah.
it's like everything after that had to sound like that. Like that was it. Like that was it, man. I was like, this is the sound.
That's
So like
shit,
yeah,
dude.
Operation Ivy and then Rancid, because I used to see kids wearing Rancid shirts out come the wolves like all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is it like some metal shit or something? And then I heard the album and I was just like, fucking dude. Like I was like, what? Like at the time, like you know, like Blink 182 came out, and I was like, yeah, dude. Then Rancid came out, and it were like, then I heard Rancid, and then I heard Operation Ivy, and like Dropkick Murphys, and I was just like, fuck it, like, no more.
Yeah, but Dropkick Murphys for me, it's a fighting band.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whenever they played Dropkick Murphys, people ended up fighting. At least down here.
Oh yeah, no, up here was pretty chill.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like it was like after. I'm trying to think what was the last album, because I had like one at like the first two albums, and then like Gang's All Here, and then they did one after that, and I think they had a new singer. Yeah. And then ever since I didn't listen to anything after that. I like OG Dropkick Murphys, and and then like the Casualties were really good too. They were like more like fucking awesome hardcore. I saw them at like a little dive bar. I was like, that sounds awesome. Like they're like right fucking there.
Yeah, dude.
And then like Lars Fredrickson and the Bastards, which was the the guy from Rancid. His stuff was really cool. So I got to see him. I saw the Bastards. And they were opening for Dropkick Murphys. So then after Lars played his stuff, he ended up playing the whole set with the Murphys. And so I got to watch like Lars Fredrickson play with the Murphys, the whole thing and shit. Cool. It was pretty cool.
Did you ever check out the Germs?
No, man.
Yeah, dude, that's another band. Like, the Nirvana wouldn't be Nirvana if there wasn't if it wasn't for the Germs. Like,
yeah, you know what? People soured Nirvana for me because everybody wore the shirts and would tell you to listen. Yeah. And everybody looked like fucking. Everybody had the long hair. Yeah. And the Nirvana shirt. Hair. You know what I mean? With fucking, they all were like tall, gangly white kids with long hair. Nirvana all the fucking time. So I was just like, if everybody told me like to do that, like I was like, no, man. I was like, Suicide Machines. Like Rage Against the Machine, like shit like that at the time, you know.
From Seattle, like I don't know, when that time came about, I was more of a Soundgarden, Alice in Chains guy, more so than a Nirvana guy. But yeah, the thing is like I grew up playing metal and punk in the 80s. Like I started playing like in 86, and the first record I got my hands on was Life After Death by Iron Maiden. I was already like learning to play guitar, but then my girlfriend, her brother was like, "Yeah, I want to play drums. I want to make a punk band." And dude, that just did it for me. So I was like on both waters, because at that time, punk and metal didn't mix. You know what I mean? Like you were a punk rocker or a metalhead, but I didn't give a.
That's why I like crossover stuff, because it changed.
Yeah. So,
but you were mentioning all my favorites like while I was away, because it was like the New York stuff, the Cro-Mags, and
dude,
run shit. I'm like, I love all that shit.
Yeah, but I was telling J-Bod, like my band has opened for Sick of It All and for Sick of It All and Cro-Mags.
And Cro-Mags, nice.
Yeah,
solid lineup to open for.
Yeah, that was an awesome. We were just like, you guys are cool. Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Well, I always played metal, but the one time I opened for any notable punk band, I guess notable. Like I'm not a big fan, but Total Chaos we opened.
Total Chaos, okay, yeah, Total Chaos is a good one.
They're pretty good. The only thing is all the fucking and asshole skinheads came out of the woodworks for that show.
Yeah, that's
and my bass player looked like you, Pedro, and he was actually worried. He's like a bodybuilder. He's a big old fucking dude. And he was like, these guys get like, they ain't gonna fuck with you, man. And they're gonna fuck with anybody. But the one guy like almost stabbed this black homeless guy near the thing, and shit kind of got crazy. And I was like,
got out of hand.
Yeah, well, I'm like, it's only because Total Chaos is here, and I get it. That's their style, but
it's their crowd.
Yeah, they did end up getting like pushed out, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was getting kind of crazy.
I never really got
That
that.
was also you heard of Hemlock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hemlock was actually headlining that show. So it's Hemlock,
cool.
Total Chaos, and then some band from Arizona called the Six Stitch, who were really good too. And then we were
Oh,
opening
those
with the singer for Hemlock. He's a big old dude. He's kind of fat, but he's just giant. And he
Those are
ran
the
out.
worst, man.
Like, did that just happen when he saw like that guy?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, like right in front of my fucking face.
Oh, dude. Yeah, there's something I'm not fighting ever. It's a tall, fat dude. Nah, dude.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm running. Because the thing is, like, I work out. I'm 6'4", but dude, like, as they go past 6 foot, 300 pounds, everything, it's a brick falling on the back of your head from a 5th floor.
Yeah,
Whatever he touches, it's over. So no, I'm not doing that.
I remember the metal shows in Denver. Like whenever there was a metal show, like you'd see the same ogres in the pit.
Yeah,
I'm also 6'4", so it's like you feel pretty big most of the time.
You feel safe. Yeah, you feel safe, but
But
you're
then
not
all of a sudden
really.
these ogres come out of their fucking caves for all the metal shows, and you're like,
What up, Ginge?
"What?
Hey, what's up, James?
Hey, what's up, man?"
Yeah, dude. It's like in the Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, they have a cave troll. Like
They have a
no.
cave troll. That's exactly what it is. These guys
Yeah,
coming
dude.
out of their fucking And I was like, yeah. Normally I feel big, not today. Because like especially like
Yeah.
Slayer, I'm like, how do you have such gigantic fans? Like what?
Yeah, dude. Like I remember I was watching. I went to see the Rollins band.
Yeah.
But with the proper lineup, like
Yeah.
Melvin Gibbs on bass and the guitar player. I'm blanking on the guitar player's name. The guy who was like a Krishna. that
Yeah.
had, like the haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Chris Haskett. Yeah, Chris Haskett and Melvin Gibbs and the drummer. Awesome lineup. But what we didn't know, there was a WWF show, like close. So they're wrestlers
Yeah.
in the mosh pit.
The biggest people in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, yeah, Rollins band. No, I'm staying at the bar. I really want to listen to the songs, Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Nah, dude. And you see like kids flying, man. Like,
Yeah.
ah.
I remember I saw it was 6 feet under, but there was there was like blood on, like you're sliding on blood,
Yeah, exactly.
like in the pit. You're like, whoa, like slipping,
What?
and you're like, look down. You're like, oh, I'm slipping on red shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
blood. It was insane,
Oh, dude.
And the whole time, Chris Barnes, he has his like little idioms that he does. So he'll like look at you in the audience and be like, or he'll be like,
Yeah.
he does that like 20 times in a show. He was on the verge of becoming a joke. It was still
Yeah.
shortly after Cannibal Corpse, so he was still pretty cool. But like,
Yeah, that's another mosh pit I don't mess with. Slayer. I saw them in Vancouver once. Yeah, stayed with the old folks over here, and I was like 25. But when they started playing like South of Heaven, like dude, it was like. Like dude, it's slow.
it's
And
not
like
even that heavy of a song.
Yeah, dude, and like the freaking like wall of death starts. Like, dude, why?
When they did like War Ensemble and Gemini,
Yeah, dude.
but there was whenever I've seen them, there's always been two pits.
Mhm.
There's like the serious one that's really
Yeah.
right up there, and then there's like a baby pit.
The Pee Wee, the Pee Wee
like
pit.
the kiddie pool.
Yeah,
And it's
Yeah,
like
that's-
you can handle yourself with the kiddie pool. You go in that other one, you're playing with
Yeah, dude.
fire, man. Like you're gonna.
I mean, right now, like, I mean, I felt like old folks when I was 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was the same way. I like watching the show. Just like,
Yeah, exactly. Now that I'm almost 50, I might go to the show. I might.
Hey,
dress up
Hockey,
for the
what's up,
show,
bud?
but
Hockey-
I'm staying out of the action.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not gonna
I
happen.
say that and then like there's this magnet that like draws me in. I'm like,
yeah,
I think I know I'm like right in the midst of that. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
yeah. Come on, I'm here.
I didn't think I was gonna pit tonight.
Yeah, dude. Like Budweiser before Mulvaney did a rock tour down here, and they brought Pennywise.
Oh yeah, good band.
And we opened for Pennywise, and I was pumped because I played, and then when the Pennywise mosh pit started, I have to say, like, I went into the mosh, but these were kids.
Yeah,
So I was making Kid Fly. Like my wife was like, "What are you doing?"
like I'm finally owning this shit.
Yeah, you're abusing kids. Like what?
It's like, well,
They're all smiling.
well, I remember. So my brother, he's 6'6", and built about the same as me. It's like kind of tall, but we're still bigger structured, you know.
Mhm.
And I remember it was at Slayer. So it was Slayer, Sick of It All, and Meshuggah. It was such a cool lineup, such a weird
Yeah,
lineup.
dude. Wow.
But I remember
Meshuggah's not a dancing band, though.
I thought he was just one of those ogres.
Yeah.
Like, what's that fucking tall ogre is like messing everybody up? And he like lifted his head because he kind of had his head down, and he lifted it up. And I'm like, oh, that's my brother.
That's my brother.
I was proud.
The thing is, like, Meshuggah is not a band you dance to. And I was just, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's impossible. There's no
He
beat.
opened 4 jam jars.
Yeah.
Open 4 jam jars.
Yeah, hockey. Yeah, but hockey is the rebel here.
That would be great if there was a band, Jam Jars.
The jam jars.
And you're like, I
Somebody
opened 4
opened for
jam
them.
jars.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I don't know. Look, that last Meshuggah record gives me a headache. Just too much math.
Yeah, they're trying too hard. Like, I love the first one that I got, which was Future Greed Machine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
like
one of the
their
greatest.
fourth. So that's like their fourth album, I think.
I think it was like their second.
Okay.
It was their first breakthrough. It was like 93.
Yeah.
Got it when I was like in 6th grade.
I'm not really a big fan of Meshuggah, I have to say. I mean,
I love that
I
one.
appreciate what they do.
Yeah, I love that one, and then I love a few tracks here and there, but they kind of invented that whole genty math rock thing.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yeah, there's no beat, but like Future Breed Machine was just that's just a great album.
Yeah, the things like that, the whole genty movement. It's like, yeah, I know a lot of math, and you're not getting laid either. So shut up.
Yeah, well, that's like the Dillinger Escape Plan. I'm like, yeah, but when Mike Patton's on it, I'm like, yeah.
Still not getting laid, sir.
It's still like Mike Patton's getting laid, but none of you other guys are.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So Ray and Hockey are now speaking Australian.
See,
They're doing
where's the down under women? That's what I'm asking. Where
the down under ladies?
I know they're all married, so they all have like women, but like there's no women in like chats and things. It's all dudes.
No.
I mean, not that there's a lot anyway, but you know, we got Fanta and Courtney.
Yeah. We got the lady. It's a lady. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's what I've always heard, is that there's more women in Australia than men.
Yeah.
But not my experience. Definitely.
I've never been to Australia, man.
Yeah, I've never been. I only know from the chats.
never had a reason to go. I heard that they have a lot of snakes and spiders, and everything's willing to kill you.
I have a weird thing about equilibrium. I don't like being upside down.
Yeah. But then again, I do live in Latin America, and everything wants to kill you too here. So fair enough.
Oz women be like, what did the one tampon say to the other tampon?
Oh my God. This is going to be horrible.
Uh-oh.
Is there a punchline? Come on, Ray.
No, that's...
Or is the punchline like I should
That's an Australian joke. It's over.
That's it.
It's an upside down joke if I ever heard.
Exactly. No. Oh, okay.
They
Nice.
stuck up cunts. Oh, well,
I'm saving that one, Ray,
That's a good one.
for the next time I see my mom. I'm gonna tell her that joke. Are we listening to light jazz? What?
Yep. It's non-copyright music is what we're listening to.
different than the other shit you used to always have.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I appreciate like that kind of jazz, but I can't imagine myself like playing it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I would rather get my balls in a vice rather than playing like light jazz at a coffee shop.
You just have to close your eyes and pretend you're in an elevator.
Exactly. And you have to like little smiles and shit. I better get laid after.
Whoa, man.
Whoa, man. Another great movie. We have love, not just sex. If she misses X, I have to run for my life.
Get me off of this crazy thing they call
love. Untrusting. Unloving.
So the only scene in that really made me laugh was Kramer.
Yeah.
Richards, where he's like, they're talking about all the people that died, and he's like, yeah, I guess you'd say he lost his heart in San Francisco. You know, he's just like making those jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. What do you expect?
I don't know, dude. Like, I love the father, the Scottish father.
Well, the father was great.
Yeah. Head, move.
Head,
move. Look at the size of his head.
It's like a orange on a toothpick.
It's a virtual planetoid. It has its own weather system.
Cry yourself to sleep on your huge pillow.
Enormous pillow. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean,
yeah, not the
really
greatest.
bad.
There's some quotable parts.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was a nice SNL movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't expect much. It's like watching the grown-up movies. Like, I just like to see the gang together. I know it's not funny. It's just them having fun.
Right.
You know, it's just,
but you're like, they're funny. I've seen them be funny, so I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they're old. They don't need to be funny anymore.
So what's the best SNL movie?
Conehead. To me, Coneheads.
Coneheads?
Yeah, that's the one I enjoyed the most.
Well, that's like a straight up from a skit.
Yeah, exactly.
I would actually say Wayne's World for that same reason.
Yeah. But the thing with Wayne's World is, to me, Wayne's World is more of a rock and roll tribute movie, more so than a SNL movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Coneheads do capture the SNL like.
Spirit. Yeah, that was pre. Was it pre Wayne's World? I think it was.
I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Chris Farley was great.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd was great. Phil Hartman was awesome.
Yeah, man, back in the day, Phil Hartman.
Yeah, dude. And they were like chewing gum. They were chewing condoms like bubble gum.
Yeah.
Bubblegum. Maintain low tones, lady.
There was a Phil Hartman skit.
Yeah.
Still cracks me up to this day. He was like a soap opera actor.
Oh,
he kept getting his line wrong, and they kept having to cut and redo it. He kept saying his line was, "It's nobody's fault," and he kept saying, "It's nobody's fault."
Oh, wow.
Or "Nobody's fault." It's nobody's fault. He's like, I screwed up again, but it only works because Phil Hartman.
Yeah, because it's him.
Like, it's not funny like me telling it. I'm like, yeah, it's like not that funny.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like
Rick Saylor, and he got unconditional shove today. Looks dope. Thank you so much, brother.
All right.
Dope.
You're making J-Bot jealous.
Why is only J-Bot drawing on the draw stream? You can't see the other guys. They're drawing right now, Hockey.
I was drawing.
What's that?
Yeah, good to see you, brother. Glad you got it. Hope you enjoy it. Glad you like the initial look.
Yeah.
I was drawing, but I was kind of done. And
You got nothing else to do. Yeah, it's hard to focus that you do layouts on a stream.
Well, the other thing is like Pedro and I will just sit here and talk about
rock and roll,
your punk and Saturday Night
I
Live.
know. That's
And
great.
We'll let J-Bot drop.
Yeah, I mean, J-Bot's drawing.
I'm having a good time just listening to you guys. This is great.
No, you're bringing in the graphic entertainment. We're shooting the shit.
We're
There
just
you go.
It's
like
great balance.
separate.
Great balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, that's looking awesome, J-Bot.
Well, that
I
is
tell you, man. Yeah, it's some good shit, man. Look at that.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out pretty good. I'm not
Yeah,
bad.
give that bear a hug. Do it.
I kind of want him to have a voice bubble that says, "My love for you is like a truck."
Saka, I will fuck you in the asshole, Basaka. Would you like to making fuck Basaka?
Wait, did he say
It's such a good movie, man. Like the original Clerks, it
Excellent.
was an awesome movie.
Yeah. Well, and he was an inspiration. I was talking to
Yeah.
James about this the other day. We're like, such a shame because he was such an inspiration to me as a young man, as far as like DIY, you know, like
Yeah.
just like doing what you want, making something cool. You know, make something cool and let the chips fall where they will. Like cash it all out,
Exactly.
make it.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, he was such an inspiration, and now he's such a fucking tool, man. I don't know what happened. To
It's a
him.
shill, man.
Yeah.
You
I
do
mean,
like
he had a
I
big
mean,
mental breakdown recently, and he stopped smoking. He was addicted to weed, and he like stopped smoking and all types of shit. And
I
so
don't
maybe
care anymore.
maybe he's gonna turn normal.
Well, maybe that's I think, yeah. I don't know. I
care
don't want him to turn normal. I want him to turn back into Kevin Smith.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he may be turned back to OG Kevin Smith again.
That would be
Mm.
well,
I didn't
know,
watch
like,
the new Clerks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Heard
No,
it's trash.
I wish him well.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm done with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved on.
Yeah.
But I think Clerks won, Mallrats. Jason Amy
Mallrats was a flop, and I understand why.
But we love.
But yeah,
Well,
and Clerks
if you're a
2
comic
was-
book fan, because it was the first time comic book
exactly.
fandom was kind
Exactly.
of going in movies.
As
Yeah.
a comic book fan, you love it, but it's not a great movie. But the cool
Hockey
thing
didn't,
is
Hockey didn't like Clerks. You had to see it when it came out. It's like such
Yeah,
a
dude.
timepiece. Like when it
Hockey
Yeah.
didn't like Clerks. What the fuck, Hockey?
no, dude, it's hockey. You expect stuff like this from hockey.
That's true.
he's a contrarian.
Did you?
Exactly. With a bowler hat.
If we all hated Clerks, he'd probably be like, I love it.
You're like, I
I
love
love
it.
Clerks. Clerks is great.
I love Clerks. It was
All
great.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I actually like Mallrats more in a lot of ways, but I think it's really because of Jason Lee.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jason
Mallrats
Lee
is probably my
stole that
favorite.
show.
Every
Stole
line
that
he
show.
delivers in Mallrats
Mhm.
makes me laugh. Doesn't matter what he says,
Yeah.
makes me laugh. So
I'll never forget the part with the chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh,
oh yeah, stink ball.
Like in the backs of a Volkswagen.
Yeah, very uncomfortable. Yeah,
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is like Jason Lee knows how to deliver Kevin Smith's
Mhm.
dialogue
Yeah, exactly.
like more than anybody I'd ever seen. Because it was always like he had this like, because like watching it, I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, he gets pissed off about everything, but I'm like,
Mhm.
that's what's great. You know, like
Yeah.
when he's going to the comic book shop, he doesn't know Stan Lee's there, and he's like, "What the hell is this shit?"
Yeah.
Starting
Dogma was
fights.
cool. Chasing
Dogma.
Amy, I hated. I didn't like Chasing Amy.
There's
Yeah,
things
I thought it was gonna be cooler because it was like about like comic artists and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and then we all have to sleep together. I was like, what?
Right. Where the fuck did that come from?
Here's
Well,
a gay
The whole
turn.
thing is like the love story aspect and like all of that. If that was gone, not a bad.
Mhm.
You know,
Probably.
you just take all that shit out.
Mhm.
Again, like Jason Lee and all his parts
Mhm.
Yeah,
were great. That's the
You
only
know
thing.
what? It's like Banky or something.
Yeah,
like
Banky.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, their studio is called Bank Hold Up because his name was Holden
Mm-hmm.
Banky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. Like, I had this fat friend, and like Kevin Smith was his idol, so he like basically put me through all his filmography.
right.
And I used to give him shit about it. You like him because you're fat too. He's like, no, No,
That's not the only reason.
it's the only reason you like him. Because he's fat like you, and you think you're gonna be a filmmaker. You're not.
Well, and that's the other thing too. Is
You
like
ain't
Silent Bob. What a great character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
see him like doing these interviews where he never shuts up, and you're like, ah, you ain't Silent Bob.
Yeah, you're not Silent Bob.
Not the Silent Bob I know who only throws like one line out.
Yeah.
Because I loved the one in Mallrats where he's like quotes Yoda, and he goes, "Do or do not," or
You do.
or excitement. Jedi craves not these things. That was like,
Yeah. Nah, dude. From Mallrats, like, what always stayed with me, like, and he eventually gets to see the sailboat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, the sailboat. You dumb bastard. It's a
What's
schooner.
up?
You dumb.
It's a scooter. You dumb fuck. It's a sailboat. A sailboat is a scooter.
You know what?
That's not really Santa. That's a guy in a suit.
Oh, well, when they beat up the Easter Bunny, there's a lot of
Yeah.
because even Ben Affleck is not intolerable in that.
As annoying as he always is. Yeah.
Well, because he's supposed to be. He's the butt man.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck chicks in the ass, and like that's
I mean, if you're going to have a quest in your life, I guess you can make that your quest. But
Well, and then the opening credits, they had like a lot of pretty big artists, you know, like J. Scott Campbell and Mike Allred and stuff, like doing those faux covers.
European lore. Hey there, love streams where people are actually drawing and producing and not just arguing like little kids. Cheers to all of you. Thanks, European lore.
Thank you, European lore.
Appreciate you stopping by.
And thanks, J-Bot, for actually drawing them.
Yeah, dude, we're trying really hard not to argue like little kids. So I appreciate the recognition, man.
If we do argue about little kids, it's going to be about like shit or like movies and music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't like Ice Pirates? You're wrong.
You didn't like Ice Pirates.
How dare you?
Go to hell.
Yeah.
Ice Pirates.
Yeah.
It's fucking space herpes.
Ned is finally not being a whore. What?
Oh, I guess Jason's net was being a whore. What's up, Jason?
Okay, what's up? What's up, Jason?
Oh.
And that is a nice shirt, Pedro. He's right.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love this band. Dude,
Nola was a great album, man.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
dude.
Appreciate it.
Nola floored me, man. Like, every song is a banger. And
Yeah,
I'm already a huge fan of Corruption of Conformity when
Yeah.
they did their change from punk to be like hardcore to like southern rock metal thing with Deliverance, and then Down came about. Like, dude, they kind of changed my life. Like, actually, my guitar playing and my composing, completely changed because of this band and freaking Corruption of Conformity.
Yeah, Pepper James Keenan.
Yeah, dude.
I liked the change. I mean, I liked old punk Corrosion, but I actually really dug their new shit or their later shit, and then Down was fucking amazing, dude.
So
because that album Nola is just like non-stop.
Yeah, and the thing's like Crowbar is from New Orleans, right? Also,
I think they're from New Orleans.
Yeah, that city produces really weird metal.
I just assume, like Acid Bath comes from
from New Orleans,
Louisiana anyway.
Louisiana, yeah.
And then there's Exorder. They're a great metal band, also from NOLA.
Yeah, because the thing is, like at that time when I discovered Down, I was listening a lot to Corruption of Conformity and the Melvins.
Yeah,
I was like deep into that. Like,
it's that like real dirty metal. It's like
dirty,
not quite like metal like we know it, but it's like
very heavy.
Yeah, it's super heavy, but tuned down and lower tempo. Yeah, that was a 90s.
The Melvins is another band, like unsung heroes, man.
Yeah,
King Basso, Jesus.
Well, they tapped into that same feel, that kind of like I said, down tune, fuzzy, heavy.
You got that right, Unhinged. That's right, Jason. Sludge.
So he says Crowbar is from NOLA.
Sludge. I love scrap metal.
There's like a genre that
Mhm.
you know I never thought, because I always loved like the dynamics of old school metal and stuff and the acrobatics, and then I was like, sometimes I just want the feel of heavy without all the acrobatics, and that was sludge.
Yeah.
Acid Bath was one of my favorites, but they would get like heavy as shit.
Yeah, dude. But the thing is, like, to me, Sludge, it's like they listen to the slow Sabbath songs and went that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, because I mean, I like the slow Sabbath songs better than the fast ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I like
That's
them all,
me.
but I think I agree. If I'm
Yeah, dude.
trying to think, my favorite, like Electric Funeral is probably
Electric Funeral, Lord of this World. Another one, well, like everybody like loves
Master.
Iron Man, Sweet Leaf.
Yeah. Sweet Leaf was kind of that feel. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Sabbath, Bloody
Universe,
Sabbath.
what's up, bud? Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Sludge metal.
Yeah, we're just talking some sludge.
Sludge.
You ever listen to Cathedral?
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, dude. Another great bluegrass band, Cathedral. Look them up.
Yeah, if you want good bluegrass, look up Cathedral.
and look for Creator from Germany. Great bluegrass from Germany. Creator. Check them out.
Creators from that's like some German bluegrass.
Yeah.
So what is that? Jason says Acid Bath is emphatic about not being from New Orleans. I think they're from the swamp. Yeah, they actually come from like the bottom of the fog.
There's this band called it's not Alabama Thunder Pussy. It's dude, they have this song called Swamp Devil. Let me look for it. Dude, they only have one record, but dude, it's like a redneck party. And
like in a good way, right?
Yeah. Artemis Pile Driver is the name of the band. And I don't know, they're from
Artemis
Louisiana.
Island? What?
Artemis Pile Driver.
Artemis Pile Driver.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, dude.
I really thought you said Arkham Asylum. I'm like, that's a great name for a band.
Yeah, it's a great name for a band. And you guys know I speak so good at English. You'd be surprised anymore. Yeah. So yeah, dude. Artemis Pile Driver, great record, but they sold their. What's happened to the camera? Jesus. There you go.
Artemis Pile Driver. I'm gonna look them up right now.
Yeah.
Also like was it Electric Wizard?
Oh, Electric Wizard is cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
And then I found another one a while back called Pallbearer.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like 20-minute songs, but they're like that slow Black Sabbath feel.
Yeah. You know that, Jason.
Artemis Pile Driver, get some. All right. I'll save that video for later.
Yeah, dude. There's another band called Chrome Division, and I don't know if they're like the guys from Demo Burger or one of those like black metal bands from Europe, but they made like a rock and roll band called Chrome Division. I like it better than the black metal. They're really good.
I'm not
really
a big black metal fan, so I'm like,
me neither. I don't like painting my face like a panda and.
Well, to me, it's just the music.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm like, I get it. Like, metal's kind of dissonant, but that's like dissonant that doesn't sound appealing.
Good.
Oh, I hate that. I don't know why I did that.
Did you screw it up? What happened?
I don't like the skull. I did the skull, and I don't like it.
Well, the nice thing is you can always black it out.
You can black it out, dude.
Oh, I just blacked the
Dude,
whole thing
I
out.
like it. I like it the way you had it before, which was like more like insinuated. It looked better.
Yeah.
So yeah, get rid of the lines.
Boo this man.
Boo this man.
But you didn't
Have
draw.
you ever sucked dick for crack? I don't think so. Boo this man. Dude, that's another good one, dude.
You ever suck dick for marijuana? No.
Marijuana? No. Boo this man. Dude.
Bob Saget, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. The thing's like you see Bob Saget like in Full House, and you don't know.
Oh man, well he had it's one of the most off-color jokes. My sister was like, he had pedophile jokes. I'm like, no, it was actually funny.
No.
It's like, because he said, I've got a girl, I can't remember what he said. Something about her being young, but then he says, I'm just nuts over her. It made me laugh.
Yeah, I think the band you're talking about is Windrose. The guys who think of like they're dwarves. It's called Windrose, and yeah, they sing like dwarf tavern songs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're into Lord of the Rings, like to me, it's a little bit silly.
It's just dwarfy.
Yeah, it sounds like pirate music, like pirate metal.
Right.
It's
So
like,
you picture
yeah.
like dwarves, it's like chanty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Jason says, never got into black metal, not even death metal. Don't mind death, but I think Lamb of God and Phil and the Illegals are the heaviest I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing
I
with
was in
I like Death, the band Death, and not the punk band Death, like the.
I like both. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death was a great band. I don't know. I got really into death metal, but like the early 90s death metal.
Yeah.
And I liked a lot of it. But even like the border stuff, like the old Roadrunner bands like Sepultura.
Yeah, Sepultura. But
you're
Sepultura
kinda on
was
like
more trash. I don't know, like Sepultura was never death metal to me. It was more like a trash.
Yeah, but it was on the cusp, like a Rise at the time when I was buying Obituary and I was buying Rise and I was buying Bolt Thrower. It kind of all sounded like
they're on the ballpark.
Yeah, but Bolt Thrower is probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love it.
I mean, my favorite record was Beneath the Remains.
Yeah, I think Arise is my favorite, but Beneath the Remains is close second.
Yeah,
like I love Arise, but
yeah, Nephilim
Remains is really good.
Yeah, Nephilim. I know that's Venom. What you are? What you are? Yeah, dude. They were horrible musicians, though.
Yeah, they just changed a little bit.
Bad, dude.
But Witching Hour is a great song.
Yeah, it's a great song. That one and Manitou.
Basically a punk song, actually.
Yeah. Manitou. Oh, man. Yeah.
Dude, what was that? There was a Slayer video where Machine Head and Slayer played Witching Hour together.
Machine Head is a good one, too. Like, yeah, I really like Machine Head.
Yeah, Rob Flynn's like
solid band.
Solid. So I remember I had the choice. I kind of had the choice. Like we were kind of picked for Soulfly, but we opened for Soulfly.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like you can open for Soulfly or Machine Head. I kind of like Soulfly, but like Machine Head was like I went and saw Machine Head that night. We were supposed to maybe open.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Wish we
in the whole Sepultura breakup, I went with Sepultura.
Really?
Yeah.
I went Mac, man.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't go either way. I like them both.
Yeah, exactly. Like, in the end, I don't know any of them, so who cares, right?
Yeah,
but
I listen to more Soulfly than.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the whole like rap metal of that time. By the time Soulfly came out, it was starting to rub me the wrong way, so I put Soulfly in that box.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then it's like, okay.
Yeah, Jason has a good point. The more things change, that was a fucking badass album. And Burn My Eyes was a badass album.
And Burn My Eyes, yeah, dude.
Let freedom ring with a shotgun.
Yeah.
But More Things Change was the one I really got. That was like the first Machine Head album I bought and listened to front to back and like read the lyrics and all that shit.
Dude, another band that never got like that big and they should have, because I mean, there's the big four.
Yeah.
But if there was the big five, there would be the fifth band, Testament.
Testament, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Testament's probably most people's fifth, right?
KSUK, Courtney, are you kidding me? Dude, I grew up with that shit. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, those were the times, man. I remember I had a shitty Epiphone, like white on. It was like white with a black like pick guard, and
Oh,
a
nice.
PV backstage. That was my amp, and a really shitty like DOD stump box. And dude, we used to rock with that shit, dude. Take it on the bus, whatever. Where's the gig? Let's do it.
I think white guitars are badass. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't have a white guitar anymore. I have a gold guitar. I have it's called the cherry red guitar. It's cherry wood guitar.
Yeah.
And I have
Is it Gibson?
yeah, I have a Gibson Flying B. I have them right here.
Yeah.
Gibson Flying B, and I have a Gibson Explorer and a PB Wolfgang, which is I just got back today because I sent it to the luthier for tune-up. But yeah, I might get a new white guitar just because
Man,
I need a white guitar.
oh, white pick guard, white pickups, white everything.
Yeah, no, the thing's like I used to have a Telecaster and I
tuner.
sold it. Yeah, so I want to get like a Telecaster with 2 humbuckers. Might get that one in white.
Yeah, if you get that all white, the Telecaster with humbuckers, that would look.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. And that's like an old man guitar, you know what I mean? We're like, yeah, the Statesman.
Yeah. Ray, he pulled out his Stradivarius.
Oh, nice. Oh man, that's a good thing. Like I live in a
nice.
property, like I really
Nice.
have no neighbors, so I can rock out, no problem. I can put out the volume I want.
It's a nice
yeah.
feeling. Like even
Yeah,
right now, I'm in a fucking temporary apartment while I find a house. But that's why I got this cool painting behind me that I
There you go,
have in
dude.
my
And the lighting is really
Well,
hard
the
to
lighting,
beat, sir.
the lighting I brought.
Yeah, it's really hard to beat that lighting, man.
It is.
The lighting is all me, but the painting that came with the place. It was like a fully
Oh,
furnished
yeah.
apartment, and I'm just staying here for a little.
Dude, Wendy from the Plasmatics, dude, like she looked dangerous, man.
Wendy O, yeah, she's like my
Yeah,
kind of lady.
yeah, dude. Like you spend some time and then you have to go to the doctor. It'll
Well,
be worth every penny. You know what
you
I
don't
mean?
know what the hell to expect a night with Wendy O, but
Yeah, exactly.
hey,
And I'm not even talking sex, just hanging out. Then
Yeah.
you have to go to the doctor.
that's what I'm saying. She's my kind of woman. I'm not saying
Yeah,
maybe sexually,
Yeah.
probably both, but
probably. Yeah. But yeah, dude, like Wendy O, Joe and
insane.
Jet. Lita Ford never did anything to me. I have no idea
No,
why.
no. Wendy O, Joan Jett, those are Joan Jett was
Mhm.
my other one. Like when I
Yeah.
found out she was a lesbian, my heart broke.
I don't care. She's
Not that I had
in my
any
mind.
with her. Well, yeah, but I mean, in my head, I
Yeah,
said, like that's she'll be mine one day.
yeah, dude. Like, when I was a kid, like things that would do things to your pee-pee, the bangles. Yeah, yeah, dude. When I was a kid, I was like, in my room. Okay.
Oh yeah, Susanna Hoff.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it in your room, but not the only one. Yeah, well, we're about the same age. We must have been because I remember that video just being like,
Yeah.
My room, yeah, like
My room. You mean it?
come on
Because
down.
I mean it.
Oh, yeah, and Joan Jett, she had the video for "Touch Me,"
Oh yeah,
where she
dude.
did like this streaker thing or whatever, the exposer guy with the trench coat. She's like,
Yeah, dude.
she's just wearing this like itty bitty bikini under there. It's like,
Mm.
yeah, little kids watching videos.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're talking about the pre-porn hub. We didn't have much.
Oh, you did that much. You would record that video.
Yeah, so little
scene
things.
you wanted to see where you thought you might see like the tiniest bit of a nipple.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing. Like little things would do your week, man. I remember that there was this girl from Italy called Sabrina Salerno. She used to sing this song like boys, boys, boys. It sucked.
Yeah, she sounds hot though. The name.
Yeah, it was a horrible song, but
The song
she's in a
horrible.
yeah. She was in a pool in Italy, singing boys, boys, boys are looking for a good time, and she jumps out of the pool and half a nipple peeks out from a wet bikini. Dude,
And that's
Panama came to a stop.
yeah.
Oh my God!
You instantly went through puberty. You were like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm a man now.
Mhm. It was good times, man. Innocent times.
Oh, yeah, Jason says Fluzzy Playmate channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember watching Scrambled stuff.
Yeah, dude. Samantha Fox came out, and Sabrina Salerno was like the Italian answer to Samantha Fox. So yeah, that's the thing. Like
Who was the Italian or the not Italian? Latin
the American Samantha Fox. She
So
was
we had
like
Samantha Fox. Who did you say was the answer?
Sabrina Salerno.
Sabrina Salerno.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar, but I don't.
yeah. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, it's got to be a picture from the '80s, but because now she's like 80 something.
Bring me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's like, you know, it's a weird too. Like the older we get, like you think of these ladies, and then like you see them now.
And they're dramas, man.
Some of them hold it, and some of them like fell off a cliff. You know, and it's like
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
the difference is so wide.
They fell off a cliff onto a rock.
Shannon Tweed.
Yeah.
Shannon
Oof.
Tweed. Is, yeah. You can-
And dude, and it's like a real body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Dude, even the picture is like 80s quality. Jeez. Oh my God. This is gonna be embarrassing.
It'll be worth it. Embarrassing or not.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And he's already showing.
Hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. That was her trademark.
Ooh.
Half hanging out titties, man. Yeah.
Well, because she looks so natural, but it looks like a kid that was pulled down just right, just on purpose.
Yeah, it's a doctor
Yeah,
look.
she looks like a chick I dated too. That's what's weird.
Mhm.
Kind of dressed like that back in the
Yeah,
late,
dude.
late 80s or 90s. Well,
And that 80s like final net bang
Mm-hmm.
that looked horrible after sex. Like that's something that they never put into. Like that bang, once you took that chick to town, that bang looked this. I don't know. It looked gnarly.
bang, bang. The
Yeah,
bang, bang looked horrible.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, like at that point, they didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
The taxi cab confessions.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. So,
We were talking about SNL earlier, and there was one
Yeah.
where they did taxi cab confessions, and
mm,
Chris Farley was in the back, and he was like talking about anal warts and shit.
oh, dude.
It was fucking hilarious. Though. Now that's a taxi cab confession.
Yeah, dude.
It's like I got.
Do you guys
warts.
remember the lambada?
The what?
Did that ever made a dent?
Oh, the forbidden dance.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. When I was graduating high school, if you didn't know how to dance to that shit, you will not get laid, man.
Hmm.
It was rough, and I hated it.
You
But
figured
I had to learn how to dance because I was horny. So dong, da, dong, 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 da, dong, 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 da, dong, 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 da, dong, llorando se fue, pero mi cara se lloró.
I always assume the closer you are to the equator, the better you can dance. Anyway, so
The thing is like, okay,
It's like people in Alaska, they don't dance.
No, but this is my theory. People dance good down here because it's hot. and we're scantily clad.
Well, it's definitely hot.
You know, so people are scantily clad. Women are scantily clad. You get to see curves. You get to see ankles, legs, whatnot.
So everything's hotter.
And you have to sell yourself. You know, if you're an Inuit or an Eskimo, you're all covered in fur. So if you walk funny, nobody knows. You know what I mean?
What was that George Carlin bit where he's like, you would think there would be more rape where you see like lots of skin. He's like, no, those people are just fucking a lot.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
like, there's more rape up in Alaska where, you know,
it's all up in the
people are
imagination.
repressed. They're under a lot of clothes. They're just dying to like do something, and that's where it happens.
And okay, Courtney, dancing is overrated. I'm a really great dancer, and I hate it. And I only dance if I'm having sex afterwards. And I let the women know, like, but don't you want to dance? We're fucking after.
Only one club.
Yes.
Yeah. If we dance, we're putting up because I hate this shit.
I think that's the only reason I've ever danced in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on some kind of contingent that.
Right.
Yeah.
The terms. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the terms and
Yeah,
conditions.
but the terms, like,
I didn't get it but I said with my eyes. I said,
dude.
you know what's gonna happen after.
No, I say it outright. I dance with goals because I'm not having fun in this dance floor. I better get paid.
Yeah.
You see?
I don't know. Women tend to really like to dance.
Oh,
And men only learn because we want to hook up.
Yeah, Pedro's mating dance is every dance.
Yep.
All of them. Every dance, any
Oh,
dance.
Dude, like I really saw that culture shock when I moved to Canada, like to study animation. Because okay, I studied animation. I was old for the animation. I was like 24, and everybody was like in their teens.
Yeah.
So one of my teachers was 26, so we're like very close. And that got weird. Because she was studying. She was studying salsa, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, but do you know how to dance salsa? And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck my teacher. I'm gonna become a statistic. Yes, I dance salsa. So she took me to her school, but the school was like the school on the first floor, and on the bottom floor it was like a bar, like a salsa bar. So they're dancing, but
it means something different in some places.
Yeah, but the thing's like they're dancing, but you can see they're counting in their heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like 1, 2, 3.
They're like actual
5, 6,
dancing.
1, 2, 3. No, like it's very stiff because they're like really concentrated.
Yeah, but that's actual dancing because you actually like follow your footwork is so aligned with what you're doing.
No, dude. The thing is like dancing is in the hips. The legs will follow the hips, and that will give you a looseness that will bring up the sex in salsa. So
the hips.
It's all in the hips. Yeah, exactly. So when I started dancing with my teacher, my animation teacher, her salsa teacher, her salsa teacher is like, oh, I want to dance with that guy. So her teacher started dancing with me, and then my teacher got
like taxi cab
jealous.
Confessions all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Pedro's taxi cab. That's a juicy
Yeah, dude.
taxi cab
That's
in there, man.
Yeah, it was weird, man, because I had to go to the clinic after a week.
Just wear protection when you're dancing, man.
Yeah, dude. Double jimmies.
Double jimmies.
Yeah.
That's the dance of love.
Jimmies for dancing. Yeah.
Well, that's what they say to like the Baptist people around here is why don't they like premarital sex? It's like why is premarital sex wrong is because it might lead to dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Dancing is the devil.
Especially if you live in the town that Footloose was filmed in.
Whew. Yeah, dude. And you look like Kevin Bacon.
Far, man. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the heartland right now.
Dude.
It's different out here. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, but the thing's like it has its charm. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it actually, but
Yeah.
it's different. That's all I'll say.
Mhm. Dude,
Like,
I'm living in hell. Like right now, it's night and we're idling at 86.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it's not cool.
It's night here, and it's like pretty hot. But
Yeah, it's not cool.
I'm used to Washington, which is like and Colorado, where I grew up. When night falls, the temperature drops considerably. So you go outside, you're just like, finally.
Yeah, but it's desert, right?
Down and we're good. Here, it's like the same temperature with the sun there or without the sun. Like,
yeah. But Colorado's not desert, right?
Well, it's dry.
It's dry. Okay.
Desert-ish. Yeah, especially southern Colorado is like desert.
Okay.
But it's very dry. But that said, it's like the elevation's so high that, it could be 90 during the day and it still dropped 30, 40 degrees.
Oh, cool. Yeah, dude, because I once went to this festival in Mexicali, like that's right next to Tijuana.
Yeah.
And that's like straight up desert.
Yeah, that's definitely
dude, and the day was idling like at 42 Celsius, which is like 110. It was like insane. And at night it will go like 4 degrees.
Yeah.
Like really, really cold. Like, dude, how do you guys live here?
the drastic changes.
Yeah, dude. Now I know why you shoot each other. Jesus. It was just
well, especially like I said, if you get higher elevation and that kind of desert climate, because you'll get these hot days and it's really cold, you get 50-degree swing. And,
it's horrible, dude.
It's like if you've been working your ass off all day hot, that evening feels really good. I'm just saying.
What is it like being Jewish in the Bible Belt? What?
He's asking me.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I read it funny, so I thought
there's
there was
really
like
a way to read that not funny.
Yeah, no, but I thought there was a Jewish Bible Belt.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like the Torah belt or something. Like
the Jew belt.
The Jew belt.
Like the Torah belt.
Like there's a lot of gefilte.
Maybe the yarmulke halo, I guess.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. But
no,
the thing is, like, I don't know why that became a thing. Like most like Christians I know are like really into like Jewish culture and stuff.
Okay, yeah, Christians are really into Jewish. But I don't know, like I'm thinking about this Jewish belt, and the bagels are gonna be amazing. You know what I mean? This is not. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You know, like really good. Yeah, you're gonna get really good pickles.
They're big on making money. So
yeah, exactly.
We've got a money-making opportunity. The Jews would never be mad that we appropriated their culture.
Yeah,
I say their culture. I was like, my culture.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but yeah,
I grew up in a very Jewish area, and when I moved to Colorado, I had a teacher worked with that had never met a Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're invaded in town.
Well, most of the time, nobody knows. Like if I didn't out myself, no one would know.
Yeah, and even curly sideburns, man.
Have you ever come out as Jew?
If I come out as Jew?
I don't know.
The first time.
The first time.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wear an armband or anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna think he's taking over the channel if he comes out and talks safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait, you're Jewish? Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
I knew something smelled funny.
When you think you know people.
You don't even know. Can you believe this shit? Tried to play it off like he wasn't.
How dare you?
He had me, fool.
It was Juiceception.
Yeah. Wow, we're gonna get this channel struck, man. We better stop.
You better stop it. Yeah. They're listening all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to stream talking about Down syndrome, Hitler, and all this.
Yeah, exactly.
Which someday I'll hit up Admiral Wackass. We're gonna make that shit happen because I was thinking about it. I'm like, they can't do anything with that, right?
No,
like,
not really.
you know,
I don't know.
you're making fun of Hitler,
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter that you're calling him retarded. So,
but you did say Hitler though. I think that's the problem.
yeah, but
You can't say.
they say it all the time.
Yeah, they do.
They say like, Odin, you're literally Hitler, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
which
Jewish.
is really
Oh wait,
which
Hitler was Jewish.
is really harsh on Hitler. What would you?
It's your channel. At least your channel will make money.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean,
That's
if you
true.
do it in the jewel belt, it's
That's
it's
right.
bound to make money.
You put on the Jew belt, you make the
Yeah.
money.
You make the money, man.
It sounds like something that Jewish parents beat their kids with. The Jew belt.
The jewel belt.
That sounds like them.
Dude, I remember, like,
But,
I was
Why?
I was starting with this Jewish kid in animation school, and we were supposed to make like a pitch for a show.
Yeah.
And dude, we came up with this amazing show, but it's like, guys, do something else. It was like a Jewish Batman called Beaterman.
Knife beater, man.
Yeah, dude, and dude, he had like the Yamaka
Orphan.
mobile and the Hanu tank, and Robin was called Shalom, and I recorded a song for it. Dude, it was awesome. But yeah, it's like, no, guys, you gotta do something else.
You can't do
Ah,
that.
you guys are,
Not
yeah,
funny.
you,
You're not
you
good.
guys are no fun. You guys are Canadian.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a joke that James and I wrote into Welcome to Horror House,
Okay.
and even James, by his standards, was like, "This is probably," and it was my
Too
joke.
much.
I'm like, "It's a
Yeah.
great joke."
Mhm.
So it's this guy who's Jamaican.
Okay.
He comes to a party, and as he walks into the party, he says, "Happy Hanukkah, you Muslims and your crazy traditions." And just like, we can't use that joke, and I'm like, why? That's funny. Like, it's fun.
And you know what? I can see that happening.
Yeah, he said we couldn't use it. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna
save
pull
it.
rank and say
Yeah.
like we're using that joke.
Yeah,
You
save
Muslims
it,
are
save it.
crazy.
I mean, there's gonna be a right moment for that joke.
If we
Yeah.
get killed by angry Muslims, which should probably happen, especially if they find out I'm Jewish. Then
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
happen. But it's worth it for the joke.
Yeah, dude.
Don't sacrifice your art
Never.
under threat of death.
Yes.
Never.
Anyway,
Let's get late, guys. I'm gonna have to call it.
Yeah,
They're like, we better stop this shit before we get in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah,
I'm trying not to yawn on the stream. I'm dying over here.
that's all
Hey,
good.
J-Bot, it was awesome, man. Thanks for having us.
No problem,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys
dude.
coming in, man, and
Yeah.
hanging
Forever,
out.
man. I miss you, Jay.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you're back, Odin. And Pedro, I'm glad you were able to hang out to come and hang out, man. That was cool.
Yeah, hopefully one of these days I can hang out with and actually draw, and you can see what I'm working on and all that.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. Yeah.
I can
When
hold
you,
it.
when you get out of the Motel 6 there, we'll definitely.
Yeah, no, like we'll get there, man. I'm still settling in.
Hey, dude, the lighting, though. The lighting, sir.
The lighting.
I'm amazed.
That'll always be there. You know, all that is like a Halloween decoration.
Yeah. It's one of those, like,
Yeah, you
become a
put it,
DJ
like,
lighting, you know?
Yeah.
Like, become a DJ kit. They sell you those, like,
Exactly.
See, Ray says, when I was teaching in China, my boss was Jewish. So for his
You see?
birthday, I designed his gift wrap with multiple iterations of pigs.
You see,
Or in
that's
World War
what-
II.
you see?
I was fired.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Courtney, whenever, dude. Do you see? That's why we have to stop the show, because we're bringing that energy. Hey, I
Yeah,
would be
but
honored, Courtney. I
Ray,
would be
not
honored.
everybody's me who would actually laugh at that. You know,
Yeah,
like I would laugh my ass off if you sent me that. but-
yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Woo!
that'd be cool. Courtney wants to talk music on a live stream one day.
yeah, dude.
yeah,
That'd
someday.
be cool.
Should have that like comic people talking music.
Yeah,
There you go.
A lot of us are pretty big music fans, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, dude.
or
we should
or
call it, like,
performers, you know, like Pedro and I
Nerds on Music. We call the show Nerds on Music.
There you
Nerds
go.
on music.
Yeah.
All right, well, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. Courtney, Ray,
Jason.
Jason.
I don't know if Fans is still here. I don't know if
Hockey or
Hockey's probably
Hockey.
Taylor. There's a lot of people.
Always, he always leaves.
Well, he always leaves. But who else was it? Can't remember his name.
Jason.
He's shown up in the chat before, but I always forget his name. Luniverse.
Yeah,
Oh,
Luniverse.
Luniverse.
I was trying to remember Luniverse and stuff. So.
Yeah, Luniverse and European something.
European lore.
Lord, yeah.
Oh well, I am going to bed.
And Rick Saylor.
Yeah, you better, dude. Jesus,
Catch
that
y'all
was a
later.
good.
I gotta get
That
up.
was a good yawn.
It was a
Yeah.
good yawn.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do myself. All right, guys.
Nice.
Night, everybody. Thanks for
Good
tuning
night,
in.
Pedro. Good night,
Take care,
George.
brothers.
Good night, everybody.
Boom.